Hello there everybody, welcome back to another TRAINZ console world tour video. We're here back on the Scottish East Coast mainline in the lovely Evening Star steam loco, which is included with the game. Now I think the Evening Star was one of the last, well, I think it was the last sort of steam engine built for British Rail, I think. Anyway, we're going to be heading all the way down to Edinburgh on this run, so it is quite a long run. Let's get the train all set up. And it's in a steam train as well, so it makes it slightly more difficult. Drive to Burn Island to give tour of the docks. Okay, well, let's hope we will be okay. I'm going to turn that up a bit, as it's quite quiet at the moment. Here we go. In the Evening Star comes the HST. So we're at Springfield at the moment, so that's yeah, most of the way up to Dundee. We got these marked Mark 1s. Yeah, I think they're Mark 1s. We got a whole load of Mark 1s, I think. Yeah, this load. They almost like they're in West Coast Railway colours. Of course, as this
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, there we go.
Welcome aboard our scenic tour
Too noisy
train.
now.
My name is Lily Walker, and I'll be your guide today on this spectacular journey from Springfield to Edinburgh.
It's a long
We
way.
have an exciting trip ahead, travelling through some of Scotland's most breathtaking landscapes, including the historic Burntisland docks and the iconic Forth Bridge.
Cool.
Sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride as we embark on this unforgettable adventure.
Lovely.
I'd love to get to know a little more about the wonderful people we
how
have
very
on
nice.
board today. After all, it's not just the places we visit that make these trips special, but also the people we share them with.
Very nice though,
Let's
isn't it?
start with a quick show of hands. How many of you are visiting this area for the
Well,
first
not
time?
us.
That's
Maybe the
great.
lights on.
And for those of you who've been here before, welcome back.
Cool.
It's always nice to see familiar faces. I'm curious, where is everyone from? If you're
So some
comfortable,
sort of tour
just
scenario.
shout out your hometown or country.
Scotland,
London,
Australia,
Berlin,
Got one of these
Germany.
voiceovers.
Paris, France.
Wow, we got folks from France, Germany, Italy, and even
Lovely.
Australia on
Let's
board
get back in
today.
there inside.
That's amazing.
What's the inside
It's
like
wonderful
on
to
this
see people from all over coming together for this
one?
journey.
Not too bad actually.
Now,
this probably looks better
let's
than
see.
the
Who here loves taking photos?
Colorado one we did.
Any budding photographers among us? Excellent. You're going to have plenty of opportunities to capture
Yeah,
some
sit back,
stunning
relax
shots
and enjoy
today.
the scenery.
It sounds like we have a fantastic group today. I encourage you all to chat with your fellow passengers,
Cool.
share your stories, and make some new friends along the way. You never know. The person sitting next to you might have a great travel tip or an interesting story of their
Something
own.
like that.
Now back
Bit
to the
long and
tour.
cold.
Keep those cameras ready. And if you have any questions or want to know more about anything we pass by, don't hesitate to ask. I'm here to make your journey as enjoyable and informative
nice of
as
her.
possible.
Looks like a lovely woman.
Look at your windows and you'll see the lush fields of the Fife countryside.
Oh, flyby shot there. Look
This
at that.
region has been the agricultural heartland of Scotland for centuries, providing grain, livestock, and other produce that have sustained communities here for generations. You might even
Can we actually
spot
get in
some
the Mark
local
one?
wildlife if you keep your eyes peeled.
Let's try and get in.
I'll give you some
There
time
you
to
go.
settle in, and I'll touch base with you all again shortly.
Thank you, Lily. What a lovely lady. Yeah, so some sort of tour, basically a rail tour, I suppose this one is, or meant to sort of be. Yeah, all the way down to Edinburgh. So it's going to be quite a long journey, about 1 hour 45 minutes, I believe. So yeah, get your biscuits, we got a cup of tea here to accompany us. Yeah, it's a long old journey. Those gates don't look ready for us. But we're going through that. Oh, there we go, we're fine. Again, this comes out on the 24th of October. £33.49. Oh, the cows actually do move. The train's been cut in half by the crossing barriers. And again, you're probably wondering, oh, this doesn't look that, you know, great graphic, but it's not meant to be sort of a realistic, photorealistic train simulator. It's sort of like a model railway simulator, so quite sort of arcade, simple as well. So if you struggle with, say, TSW, all the controls and stuff, this would probably be up your street. I think the thing I've enjoyed the most so far though on here is actually the US freight routes, that coal country one, which is like a fictional one. That was really good. That was like the first couple of sessions we did on that. So down to Burnt Island. Is it Ladybank next? Ladybank, Markinch. Again, there's like a mix of eras on this route. It's not just one era. It's like 1950s, 60s, 70s and 80s all into one. So it's a bit funny. We're losing coal. Well, the coal's going down even though I've set it to 100. Hopefully that will sort itself out. Up to 50. And here on the Evening Star.
We are now passing Ladybank,
Oh, that was good timing.
a small town that has a history closely tied to the development of the railway in the 19th century.
Very cool though.
Originally a rural village with a focus on agriculture, Ladybank transformed into a thriving
let's get a
railway
flyby shot
town
through the
with
station.
the arrival of the Edinburgh and Northern Railway in 1847.
Edinburgh Northern Railway.
The
Wow.
town became an important railway junction, facilitating the
There you go,
movement of
proper
goods and
flyby shot.
passengers across Scotland,
Didn't
and
realise
was
we
known
could do
for
it
its
that way.
railway workshops that provided employment for many local residents. While the railway industry
very
was
quiet,
central
steam
to
train.
Ladybank's growth, agriculture remained a significant part of the town's economy, benefiting from improved transport links. Although the railway's importance
Cool.
declined in the 20th century, Ladybank continues to be connected to Scotland's rail network and remains a vibrant community that reflects both its agricultural roots and industrial
Once the lady
heritage.
stops yapping. If there's an opening. A few shots. Yeah, there's no sort of photo mode for this. It's slightly more difficult to get photos for it. Yeah, engine thrashing. Probably say we broke the train in a second. Hopefully we actually do make it all the way to Edinburgh, as after this it goes on to the Australian route. Get this one done, then we can get down under. That's one of the closed stations in real life. Go here as well. Cool. Well, at least we're going back into the know. We know the area. We sort of know the line south of Markinch quite well. There's a 47 with loads of is that empty? It's empty. Cool. It's only been 8 minutes. We've got about an hour and a half, or more than that left. I've set coal to max. We'll set water a little bit up. I think that's like the percentage, sort of the speed it goes in at. So we've got coal at 100 at the moment. So it's slowly going up. Engine fraction. We've got 1 star as well. And once we've done this session, we then unlock the sandbox mode on for this route. So you can sort of just spawn in and do what you want. Although currently there's no like service mode on here. I mean, think Trains in World, there's like a timetable mode where you can spawn in, take over trains. There's like a schedule. You haven't got that on this game yet. Well, I think that's Trains Living Railroad, which will sort of be like that, and that will eventually come out, but not straight away. And again, it is Xbox Series X only. Series S and X. This is not on PlayStation 5 or Xbox One or PS4. Although I'd assume it will come to PlayStation in future if it does well on the Xbox.
Falkland Road Station opened in the late 19th century.
Let's go ahead again.
It primarily served the local population, facilitating travel and the transport of goods, particularly agricultural products from the surrounding farmlands. The station played a modest but important role in supporting the local economy and providing connectivity to larger towns and cities.
Cool.
However, like many rural stations, Falkland Road Station saw a decline in use as road transport became more popular and rail services were rationalised. The station was eventually closed to passenger traffic in the mid-20th century, reflecting broader trends in the reduction of rural rail services across the UK.
I don't know if that's actually a real voiceover or an AI voice. Because I think TRAINZ, the developers, N3Vs, thanks again to them for giving us a key to show it off. They said that the voiceovers were done by people in the community. But Lily there almost sounds like an AI voice. Probably not. Let's get another flybox shot. Now I know how to do it this way. Sort of those arrows sort of disappear. Yeah, we sort of come down here. We can get another shot of the train going past. Nice. So I wonder what we're doing once we get down to the docks then. I wonder if we have to do a bit of shunting round the docks to show people what the docks are like. Because I don't think they're that big at Burnt Island. Or we're literally just going to Burnt Island, everyone will get out, have a tour and then get back on the train, maybe. At about 55 miles an hour, don't really seem to be going much faster than that. And cut off, we don't want to have it that far down. Leave it like that for now. We're going downhill, so we should be able to pick that speed up. This video should be going out on the 15th, so this this game comes out in just 9 days now, so a week and 2 days. What's that is that Friday? 24th? 24th, yeah, Friday the 24th this comes out. Not sure on timings. Could be a midnight release. But yeah, keep an eye out on the 24th. That's when this will release. If you're interested in it. Again, it won't be everybody's cup of tea, as again it's sort of like a photorealistic train simulator. But it's like a little different, and you do get Edinburgh to Dundee. I'm sure most of you will be interested in. You get it in some capacity, some form. Thrashing it now. Engine thrashing.
Markinch station has a history dating back to the early days of the railway in the mid-19th century.
Yeah, it almost has that AI.
It was opened in 1847 as part of the Edinburgh and Northern Railway, which later became part of the North British Railway
like the little gaps between the sentences.
The station was strategically important due to its position on the main line between Edinburgh and Dundee, making it a key stop for passengers travelling through Fife. Markinch station also served as a junction for branch lines to Leven and Leslie, which were vital for the transportation of goods, particularly coal and agricultural produce from the surrounding areas. Over the years, the station facilitated the growth of Markinch as an industrial town, especially with the nearby Tallis Russell paper mill, which relied on the railway for shipping goods. Despite the closure of some branch lines and a decline in freight traffic in the latter half of the 20th century, Markinch station has remained in operation and continues to serve as an important transport link in Fife. It has been modernised over the years, ensuring that it remains a vital part of the region's railway network. Today, Markinch station is a well-used stop on the East Coast Main Line, connecting Fife with major cities in Scotland and beyond.
Thanks, Lily. Yeah, let's get the brakes on. I was going to say, shall we leave it until the last second? We are going downhill here, so let's get the brakes on. Down to 45. And I think this is Thornton Junction station coming up. I'm sure it will give us a little bit of history about. The station doesn't exist anymore in real life. Should be coming up to it. Yeah, the Evening Star. The highlight of today's video. I think this one's on the front cover as well for the game. It's like the GP38-2. This one and one of the Australian ones. But yeah, after this we will be on to the Australian route, which I am particularly looking forward to, as I've never ever done an Australian route on any simulator game. So that's going to be quite cool. According to this, we're going straight through. We've got the mainline aspect.
Up ahead is Thornton Station. It opened in 1847
this one
by
actually
the
did
Edinburgh
close.
and Northern Railway, and was strategically important due to its position at the junction of several key railway lines, including the main line from Edinburgh to Dundee and branches leading to Leven, Meathil and Kirkcaldy. Thornton became an essential hub for both passenger and freight traffic, serving the coal mining and industrial areas in central Fife. The station facilitated the transport of coal, goods and passengers across Scotland, contributing to the economic development of the region.
Yeah, no longer, all this is completely
gone. In the 20th century, Thornton Station continued to be a busy junction, but like many rural stations, it saw a decline in passenger services as road transport became more prevalent. The station was eventually closed to passengers in 1969 as part of a wider reduction of rail services under the Beeching Cuts, although the junction itself remained active for freight and railway operations.
Lovely. Yeah, I suppose that one has shut in real life. I thought that would be quite sort of a busy interchange station in real life. If it was open nowadays. Right, we Kirkcaldy up next. That's the next station along. Well, modern day. I'm actually struggling a little bit up here. It's a 0.76 gradient, so it's not that steep. But the train's a bit worn out, I think. Might put up a tiny bit. Let's go on the outside camera, see how fast we can run. Okay, not as fast as the train. Get a few photos as we go along. Nice.
On the left is Randolph Colliery, often referred to as Randolph Coal Mine. It's one of the many coal mines that played a significant role in the area's industrial history during the 19th and 20th centuries. The mine was part of the extensive coal mining industry that fueled Scotland's economy, which was known for its rich coal seams.
But like Wales then.
Randolph Colliery was established in the late 19th century and became a significant employer in the region, with many local families dependent on the mine for their livelihoods. The coal extracted from Randolph was used for various purposes, including powering industries, heating homes, and supplying the growing railway network.
Yeah, it's always interesting to see what remains of all of this. Is there any remains of that? And yeah, quite cool, because this route actually is on Train Sim World and on Train Sim Classic, so sort of having all these facts about the route on here is, well, relevant to that as well. So it's quite nice to sort of find out what it was like. Let's see, is there any trace of that Randolph Colliery? There is. Yeah, you can still see the little pit where it used to be on Google satellite view. I mean, nothing around it now, but yeah, you can still see the scar of that. Well, Thornton Junction, not really any trace of that anymore. Well, this is the station. Cool. I'm doing speed-wise, 45. I'm actually going downhill a bit now. Yeah, Kirkcaldy's up next. You've got another colliery or some sort of coal mine over there, unless it's part of the same facility. Again, I wonder if I can see that on Google Maps. So it's just there, cool to see sort of what's left. There goes 47 containers. Yeah, I think that still shows in real life. That sort of industry over there. Cool. We got quite a bit of speed now as well. Nice. There we go, nice bit. We've got some sort of abandoned station here. I wonder if it's going to tell us about this. Or maybe not. I suppose not. That one's not important enough. Nice. So we've travelled 15 miles already. If that is the little 15 below the bar, if that is 15 miles in 20 minutes, so in this steamer, surely not.
We are passing through Sinclairtown, a district in the town of Kirkcaldy. Its history is closely tied to the industrial development of Kirkcaldy, particularly during the 19th and early 20th centuries.
This is the old station here
The
at
area was
Sinclairtown.
originally a separate village, named after the Sinclair family, who were prominent landowners in the region.
Oh, lots of industry here.
As Kirkcaldy expanded due to its booming industries, especially coal mining and linoleum production,
What the hell's that?
Sinclairtown
Linoleum?
was gradually incorporated into the larger town. The district became a hub for workers who were employed in the nearby factories and mines, and it developed into a bustling residential area with housing, shops and schools to support the growing population.
Quite nice so far. So I wonder if there's any trace of
On the
Sinclairtown.
left is Kirkcaldy Harbour. It has a history that dates back to the
down
early
there.
medieval period, though it
Wow.
became particularly significant during the 16th century.
Let's have a little
The
look at
harbour was originally a
Sinclairtown.
small fishing port, but it expanded and grew in importance as Kirkcaldy developed into a major industrial town. In the 18th and 19th centuries, Kirkcaldy Harbour became a key centre for trade and commerce, particularly for the export of coal and salt from the Fife coalfields. The harbour also played a crucial role in the town's famous linoleum industry,
Linoleum.
which began in the 19th century.
Just see if there's any trace of
Linoleum
Sinclairtown
produced in
station, but I
Kirkcaldy
think
was
that's
exported
just
worldwide, and the harbour was
is
vital for
Kirkcaldy.
shipping these goods.
gone. Here we go.
During its peak, the harbour was bustling with activity, with ships arriving and departing regularly.
Nice.
However, like many traditional harbours, Kirkcaldy Harbour saw a decline in the 20th century as industrial activities diminished and larger, more modern ports took over much of the maritime
Oh,
trade.
lovely, sort of facts about the area. Yeah, quite liking this one. When I saw it, I was like, oh, this is a long one. But it's quite nice having all the facts of. So it'll probably give us a fact about the football stadium here, maybe. It's like Raff Rovers or Rafe Rovers play there. Are we going to get a fact about the football stadium? Maybe not. No, I think it's Rafe or Raff Rovers who play there, something like that. Should do. Still got coal at 100. So we're not too far off Burnt Island now. I think after Kinghorn, the next one's Burnt Island. So yeah, I wonder what we'll have to do. Drive to Burnt Island to get a tour of the docks. Are we actually going to be sort of going down into the docks, or literally just stopping there to get people off the train to go and take a look at the docks? I wonder what it will want us to do. Lovely evening star though. Which yeah, I think was the last steam train built for sort of BR. Excluding what the Tornado and stuff like that, which are the new builds. Sort of the last one actually built within the steam era for BR. I think Evening Star is. I think it still runs today. Does it still run today, Evening Star? Let's have a look. Or does it not? See if it's been preserved. They're not really too good on the steam trains. Yeah, it is preserved. It was the last locomotive to be built by British Railways in 1960. Yeah, fantastic looking loco. Right, let's land down for the 45 through Kinghorn.
We are now passing Kinghorn, a historic coastal
Kinghorn?
town. In the 11th
How
century,
you say it?
Kinghorn gained prominence due to its
Kinghorn.
association with
Kinghorn.
Scottish royalty. King Alexander III of Scotland is famously connected to the town, as he tragically died in 1286 after falling from his horse near Kinghorn, an event that led to a period of turmoil in Scottish history.
Yeah.
During the medieval period, Kinghorn developed as a royal borough, and it became an important centre for trade and
There it is.
fishing.
Spotters there
The
on the
town's
platform.
natural harbour facilitated the export of local goods, and its proximity to Edinburgh helped it thrive economically.
Oh, there's a 20, I think, the chopper.
Kinghorn also has a history as a seaside resort, particularly in the 19th and early 20th centuries, when the advent of
Lovely.
railways made it accessible to tourists from Edinburgh and beyond. The town's sandy beaches
Oh,
and
speed
scenic
in. Uh-oh.
views attracted visitors, contributing to its local economy.
You're speeding.
Yeah, alright, mate. Button of Lily's have to be turned off there. As that guy was speaking. Unbelievable. I know I'm speeding, just a little bit. Nothing to worry about though. When speed ever done any harm, mate? You're on the footplate of the evening star. Yeah, hopefully audio's okay. It's all coming out alright. So head along. The Burnt Island should be the next stop along. Take a scenic tour of the docks while following all navigation points. Okay. Must be quite a big comp. Let's have a look on the map. Let's have a look. If we do that, so we can just fly over there now, can't we? Have a little look, see what's going on. Apparently it wants us to go that way. Why are we going that way? There. Yeah, I see. Yeah, we're going through there. Okay, that's quite cool. We can do that. Right, back to our train, which is up here somewhere. There it is. So right the way down. Cool. Yeah, we've got to Burntisland. It's 15 miles an hour. So we're going a little loop round the docks. Cool. We can do that. Well, yeah, I'm pretty certain this one is 1 hour 45 minutes, as I did have a cheeky look at Train Simulator Driver's channel, which there'll be a link below or tag below for that. And for him it did take 1 hour 45 minutes. But when we're already at Burnt Island, and it's been 28 minutes already, surely it wouldn't take us 1 hour 15 minutes to get to Edinburgh. So as we'll see. Making good time. Down to 15. I feel like we should have the left on the semaphore here if we're going into the docks.
We're now approaching the Burntisland docks, a site with a rich industrial history. These docks were once one of the busiest in Scotland, handling
We really
everything
do need
from
to slow
coal
down
and
quickly.
grain to timber and whiskey.
Yeah, we should be
As
down
we
just about
pass
in
by,
time.
you'll see some of the old warehouses
Probably gonna come
and
to a
quay
stop,
sites
though.
that tell the story of Scotland's maritime heritage. Keep your cameras ready. This is a perfect spot for some photos.
The brakes on a bit too much. Full power. Okay, well, into the docks we go.
The docks have played a significant role in Scotland's maritime and industrial heritage, serving as a hub of commerce,
been down here
trade
before.
and shipbuilding. Burntisland's maritime
Yeah, well, I was
history
here in real
stretches
life.
back to the medieval period, but the town's prominence as a port began to grow significantly in the 16th and 17th centuries. The natural harbour at Burntisland provided a safe anchorage for ships, and its strategic location on the Firth of Forth made it an important port for trade between Scotland and continental Europe.
Cool. Yeah, what's it?
The 18th century saw
Oh,
Burntisland docks
alright.
expand as the town became increasingly involved in the export of coal, one of Scotland's most valuable commodities at the time. The coal trade, coupled with the export of other goods such as grain, salt and fish, brought prosperity to the town and led to the development of additional infrastructure at the docks. The 19th century was a period of significant growth for Burntisland. In 1847, the docks were connected to the Scottish railway network through the opening of the Edinburgh and Northern Railway,
Pretty cool,
which
though.
enhanced the town's role as a transport hub. This connection allowed for the more efficient movement of goods
She
to
loves
and from the
yapping, doesn't
docks,
she?
further boosting Burntisland's economy. One of the most notable aspects of Burntisland's history is its role in the world's first roll-on/roll-off railway ferry service. In 1850, a ferry service was established between Burntisland and Granton, near Edinburgh, which
Might be
allowed
slower.
railway wagons to be loaded directly onto the ferry. This innovation was a major technological advancement of the time
Oh, no, 'cause it won't be
and
the
remained
fourth
in
bridge then,
operation
would there?
until the construction of the fourth bridge
Yeah.
in 1890, which provided a direct railway link across the Firth of Forth.
Oh, that's quite cool, isn't it, coming down? Seeing what this
In
bit's
the
like.
late 19th and early 20th centuries, Burntisland also became known for its shipbuilding industry. Several shipyards were established in the town where various types of vessels, including cargo ships and warships, were constructed. The shipbuilding industry provided employment for many local residents and contributed to the town's
Burnt Island
economic
Station.
growth.
So we go right the way around it.
During World War II, Burntisland docks played a crucial role in the war effort. The docks were used for the construction and repair of naval vessels, and the town was a key supply point for the Allied forces. After the war, however, the docks and the town's shipbuilding industry began to decline, as global economic changes and the shift to containerization in shipping reduced the need for traditional dock facilities.
Cool.
In the latter half of the 20th century, Burntisland docks saw a decline in commercial activity, but the town has worked to preserve its rich maritime heritage. The
Nice.
docks are still in use today, though on a smaller scale, primarily handling bulk cargo such as grain and timber.
Lovely.
The docks, while no longer as busy as they once
red
were,
coming up as well.
continue to be a vital part of Burntisland's identity and serve as a reminder of the town's significant contributions to Scotland's industrial and maritime history.
Yeah, in real life, all of the
We
railways
will
are
be
gone now.
stopping up ahead. Please feel free to disembark and join us on a brief tour of
We're
one
going
of
to
the
go on a
warehouses.
helicopter on this one. Yeah, it's on, on the, was it the Colorado one we went in a helicopter, which is interesting. Yeah, in real life, all of this doesn't exist anymore. It appears to be, but there's still the harbour there, but all the railways are just gone now. Completely gone. Quite a cool little detour though. There's the main line up there. Nice. Right, let's try and get a photo here as well. We jump out and try and run, and we are just about faster than the train. We'll start yapping just as we get a sort of a good spot. Yeah, okay. So we'll stop just round here. Out towards the red light. Oh, but hang on, is there not a way out of it? There isn't. I guess we have to reverse back up. I thought it might sort of loop back round and join up with the main line. But no, so it looks like you have to come out, sort of go reverse out and then back up onto the main line. It's a bit long-winded. That should do, shouldn't it? There we go, here we go, we're getting a tour. Oh, no.
I do hope everyone has enjoyed the journey up to this point. It's time to
Oh,
leave
is
the
that
docks
it?
now.
Oh, okay. I don't know if we were meant to
As
see
we
something there,
reverse
but it
back
just
up
sort
to
of
the
skipped
main
it.
line, continue to look around and take in this truly amazing historical location.
Righty then, we'll do that.
I'll continue on with more information
continue
once we make
yapping,
our
eh?
way up the coastline.
Well, back we go. I don't know if there was meant to be a cutscene there, but it just seemed to skip it. Well, the water is like full. Let's get that completely off. Well, back we go. Try a little sneaky tour off the docks. Shots of the train from different positions. There's no photo mode on here, so there we go. Lovely. I wonder if we then go into another docks at some point. Then we go down to Rosyth docks or something. Yeah, from here it would be an hour to Edinburgh. So 08 doing its shunting to somewhere. Now we go back to the main line to continue on to Edinburgh. Quite an excursion down to here, but cool that we've seen it. Right there, some containers. Nice. There are 20 somewhere as well. Somewhere there. Where's the 20? I can hear it. Just down here. Yeah, we've got to go up to that level up there. Let's go to the back again. Oh no, it's a 40. Not a 20. Silly me, there's a 47 over there. I assume we'll be able to drive that in free roam or in sandbox. So once we've done all of the sessions, we'll come back and do the sort of the sandbox mode, where you can sort of do what you want. So we'll get back to that as and when, once we've completed all the sessions, and we can give that a go. Side in there, that little side in there is on quite a bit of a gradient. 47 sat, quite a bit of an incline. Hang on. Yeah, we're not going to hit that 08 ahead of us. I think it is a separate track. I think we should be okay. Head back. Yeah, what's everyone think of the trains so far on the Xbox? Again, it only will be on Xbox Series to begin with, and if it does well enough, they'll then probably bring it to PlayStation. But yeah, what does everybody think? You liking it? Not really liking it? Still 08. Imagine working in one of these old signal boxes. That must be so nice, as opposed to modern day signalling where it's in some sort of operations centre miles from where you're signalling. Being a signaller back in the day must have been brilliant. Sort of like your own little box in your own local area, seeing the trains right in front of you going past. Probably much better than modern day signalling. You're just in a room full of signallers miles from where you're signalling. Does it want the loco there or the coaches here? Come to a stop. That signal's changed, so right, set that to forward. So you can hold it. It'd be quite good if you could hold it down. Doesn't work at the moment. Right. Stop on the 4th bridge. That's fine, yeah, we can do that. I would imagine it probably is, yeah, straight to Edinburgh now with the stop on the 4th bridge. Oh, forward we go. Yeah, the semaphores don't actually animate either. Well, it doesn't seem like it. Not all of them. So we Burnt Island, Aberdour, Dalgety. Well, actually Dalgety Bay doesn't exist on here. Inverkeithing, North Queen's Ferry, and then the 4th bridge. Still 15 apparently. Guards van there, guards area. Think through the coaches. He's enjoying his journey, and look at that, he's loving it. So yeah, should be able to go up to 35 any second now. Just wait for the back of the train to pass the board. Burnt Island Station. Yeah, it feels like it's quite cool to see them sort of backdated as well, as we're really only used to the real life, or modern day era. There we go. Right, let's bring the cut off down. Bring that right down. There you go. We're up here now. So we say goodbye to the docks. Back up to 65. Whether we can get up to 65 is mostly uphill now. Shall see. Coal's going up quite nicely as well. Now we got 3 stars, so we're getting there. The fire is big at the moment as well, so that's also good. Because we've got a good amount of pressure. There's 20. Good. Yeah, we'll probably have to drive that in the sandbox mode, jump in the 20. Do the gauges work? They do, yeah. Oh, hang on. Do they? It says we're going at 41, but then in the game it says we're going 35. So they sort of work, I guess. As we head uphill. So we've got a submarine out there as well, look at that. Pretty cool to see, I suppose. And yeah, for this bit, sit back, relax. And we've got a 50-mile-an-hour limit coming up, but I mean, I doubt we'll get up to 50. So sit back, relax, and wait for Lily to do more speaking. Our tour guide of the Fife area. Yeah, so far so good though. Again, if you have made this far in the video, thanks all for staying in, and if you are enjoying it, feel free to leave a thumbs up. There will be more trains after this. We'll be going to Australia for the Australian route in the game. So quite looking forward to that as well. Never driven that and never driven an Australian train. That should be quite exciting. And we'll have sessions to do on there. Then once we've done all of those, we can then look at sandbox mode. And we might be able to get it all done before the game releases on the 24th, potentially. 9 days, and there's what, another sort of 3 sessions or so. See how we get on. Cool. Let's get another sort of flyby shot again. If we do that, and then where's the head? If it wants to. There we go, look at that, lovely. Flyby shot on trains. Giving us the warning for the 50, although it doesn't really apply to us as we're going 39. It's all uphill here as well. In a way, it's almost similar graphically to Transport Fever 2. I keep thinking, every time I do those sorts of shots, I'm just thinking Transport Fever 2. Like sort of the sort of graphics of Transport Fever 2, but you can actually drive the train. Which I suppose does sort of make sense, because it is meant to be a model railway sort of simulator.
Aberdour into a popular seaside resort, attracting visitors from Edinburgh and beyond with its easy rail access. Known for its charming Victorian architecture and beautifully maintained gardens, the station quickly became a beloved landmark.
Lovely. So go down a bit, sort of flattens out a bit, and then up from Inverkeithing it will just be steep up to the Forth Bridge over the Jamestown Viaduct, as we now know what it's called. So apparently we're coming up to 28 miles. Are we 28 miles? As we have. I think that's from sort of when you start. 28 miles. I doubt it'll be 28 miles from Dundee. That was a long old run though we did in the HST, all the way from Edinburgh to Dundee, and that was from the depot as well, at Edinburgh. That was a long old run. So we climb, about to drop off the gradient a bit, then we can speed up. Yeah, 1.11% gradient here, and it's getting steeper as well. We're almost about to crest the top of the hill. Yeah, so it's quite similar to Transport Fever 2 graphically, thinking about it. Probably about a little bit better. Yeah, it's meant to be sort of a model railway simulator / train simulator. Hence the reason why it's not sort of photorealistic graphics. It's a bit easier to control. It's different in its own way, trains. Sessions on the UK route have been massive. So I don't know what the ones on the Australian one will be like, whether there'll be big sessions as well. I mean, all of the ones on here have been over an hour. Long old sessions. 40 mile per hour limit coming up as well. That might be as we come round into Inverkeithing. Getting a bit of speed on us now as well. I'll slow right down. Which doesn't really help us for the climb up onto the Forth Bridge. Now once we get over the Forth Bridge it's easy. From there it's sort of quite fast and direct down into Edinburgh. I don't know if we're stopping at Haymarket or whether we're going to be straight through there. Let's get some water in there, that's really low now. The coal is sort of at an alright amount. Was it a rat, that one? 27 or something like that? Is that 27? 28. Oh, it's one of those. One of them. The brakes on a bit too much there. Come on, counteract. There we go. One way to kill the steam engine. There you go, there's the 40. As we go around through Inverkeithing. Up the gradient, quite steep, up to yeah, the Forth Bridge, which we got to stop on. I wonder if you can see it already. Let me zoom out. Oh, you can zoom out though. Look at that, all the way out. No, not just yet. Love the way you can do that. They go so far up, and then even onto the map like that. This was pretty cool. Class 26, that's what it is. So we were completely wrong, not 27, not 28, 26. Oops.
On the right is Inverkeithing Yard.
On the right.
The yard played a crucial
Yeah.
role in handling and distributing coal, timber and other goods, leveraging its strategic location near the Firth of Forth and its proximity to key railway lines and the Rosyth dockyard.
Cool.
Furthermore, Inverkeithing Yard was instrumental in supporting the local industries and the nearby shipbuilding and naval operations, especially during both World Wars. It facilitated the movement of materials crucial to the war
banner
effort
repeaters
and
saying
the
the next
broader
one was
economy.
red. Hopefully not.
Inverkeithing Station was a key junction connecting various lines, including routes to Edinburgh, Dundee and Perth, and later serving as a vital link for the Forth Bridge after its completion in 1890.
Lovely.
The station facilitated both passenger and freight transport, playing a significant role in
There
the
we go.
region's industrial development, particularly during the heyday of the coal and shipbuilding industries.
Cool. Cool little view there. Up we go. So we're almost at Edinburgh. It's been about 53 minutes so far. So I don't know. We're sure that we can't be direct to Edinburgh now. Unless we go into the Haymarket depot or something like that.
On the left,
Sure.
you can see the Inverkeithing docks. The docks also played a role in supporting local industries, including shipbuilding and naval operations,
Yes, we were down there, weren't we,
particularly
during
during
the
the early 20th
shunting.
century and the World Wars. The materials salvaged from the ships were used in various industries, contributing to the local economy.
They did that the day at the docks session down there. Lovely. This is the Jamestown Viaduct. There's the new road being constructed there. Not sure if that's meant to be the motorway. Oh no. There's the new bridge, like the new North Queensferry, the new Queensferry. There's this one here, then there's another road bridge. I think that's further along. Yeah, we've got to stop on the Forth Bridge. I wish there was some sort of objective list though, so it's almost a bit of a mystery what you're going to be doing. Yeah, it'd be nice if you sort of had like a you know, how long this session's going to be, all of your objectives, then you sort of know what's going to happen.
Just up ahead, the fourth bridge will start to come into view.
Oh, force back into here. There we go, it's 40 across the bridge, although we're stopping anywhere. I'm already going at 35 at the moment. I can zoom in inside the cab, not just to the... It says we're on 41 at the moment, unless it's wheel slipping.
The fourth bridge is one of the most iconic and significant railway bridges in the world. Spanning the Firth of Forth between South Queensferry and North Queensferry, the bridge was completed in 1890 and is renowned for its innovative engineering and distinctive cantilever design.
Off we go.
The bridge was built to connect Edinburgh with Fife and the north of Scotland, significantly improving transportation and trade. Designed by Sir John Fowler and Sir Benjamin Baker, the
Is that the same Sir John? Was that the Fowler who does the Fowler steam engines as well?
Particularly for its use of steel and its ability to withstand the harsh conditions of the Firth of Forth. It stretches 1.5 miles, 2.5 kilometres, and was the longest cantilever bridge in the world at the time of its completion.
Cool.
The construction of the bridge took over 7 years and involved more than 4,500 workers. The fourth bridge has become a symbol of Scotland's industrial heritage and engineering prowess.
It almost doesn't seem
The
like a
fourth
real bridge, does
remains
it?
in use, carrying rail traffic across the Firth of
It is.
Forth, and stands as a testament to the ingenuity and determination of its creators. Its striking appearance and historical importance make it a celebrated landmark in Scotland and across the world.
Very impressive. I think they did this back in 1890 as well. It's just like, what? That's magic. Now imagine them trying to build a bridge like this nowadays. It wouldn't happen. Think about HS2. Right, we've got to come to a stop here on the bridge shortly. Brakes on. Oh, that will say no, keep going. There we go. That'll do, surely. Come on, come to a stop. Taking its time. There we go, we've stopped.
We will stop briefly to allow you to remain inside the passenger wagons and capture the stunning view on offer.
There you go, look at that. Little look-see at the surrounding area. Oh, and hang on. What? Well, there you go. The Midland Pullman's in the game as well. Wasn't expecting to see that, but there we go. There is the Midland Pullman. I know that's a more recent addition to the game, but that's cool to see. I didn't think that was in the game, but I guess it is. Interesting. Come on, passengers, take your photos. We could hop out here, couldn't we, actually? Get a little photo. Oh, maybe let's not hop out here.
I do hope you managed to capture the moment and take in the amazing view
Fall
the
off the
Forth
Forth
Bridge has to offer. Sit back, relax and enjoy the final leg of our journey as we roll on into Edinburgh. If you have any questions about anything you've seen throughout the journey, please come and ask.
Lovely, we'll probably take the coal off now as well a bit. That water is like at the top now. Hopefully it won't say you failed. That'd be rather annoying. Yeah, to Edinburgh now. shots of this. Because why not? That'll do. Let's put that down. And they're fairly quick now as well. And it's all sort of downhill. See, we've got an 80 mile per hour limit. I mean, I doubt we'll get up to that, but there you go, a sign of things to come. We've got a little boat down there with an Australian flag. It knows we're heading down there shortly. This is Dalmany. Cool. Across we go. Spotters there on the platform, hello. We're watching us go past. Doing a bit of a yard here as well. Cool. Let's pop that up a little bit. There we go. And yeah, downhill, so we'll literally just keep it as it is now and sit back, relax. Let the train spur itself forward. And there's no Edinburgh Gateway or South Gyle station on here, so the next station along is from Haymarket, I think. Which we're not stopping at, so quite a big gap to the next sign of life. Rough hand. Should go up to 80 in a second. Just waiting for the back of the train to pass the board. Did see it on there. Where's the 80? Oh, there it is there. We'll just keep it in power. There it is there. 80. Cool. As well as getting proper mad, or at least the connector. I wonder if we can get up to 80. I mean, it's quite a long stretch. I think the next drop in the speed will when we sort of come round and join up with the main line, or the Edinburgh to Glasgow line. That's the next drop in speed. Fraction and just bang all of a sudden. So we're going. I think that's probably the fastest we've gone so far on the journey. What did we get up to 70 before? Well, in fact, our speedo only goes up to 70, I think. So there's any more than that. That's probably not too good for the loco. We're going at top speed at the moment, 60, well we've got to 66 there, going uphill a bit more. As we go past Edinburgh Airport and the old layout of, hang on, is that a castle like, next to the airport? Something over there, look at that. Interesting. So we're coming up to where Edinburgh Gateway Station. And this is sort of making me want to play, yeah, the TSW 5 circle route. Yeah, we're coming up to where Edinburgh Gateway Station would be. Yeah, nice run though down from Springfield, which is sort of up into the Dundee half of the route. We've got 4 stars at the moment, so that's sort of a sign that we're probably coming up to the end of the journey shortly. There you go, 70 miles an hour. Our speedo doesn't actually go any further. Oh, 71 now. We're sort of going above the max on the speedo. Here comes a is that 47? 47 with some containers. That's the fastest we've gone. We've got the 60 coming up now. So we've got to slow down. Here we've got red coming up as well, apparently. That might flick over though. A little bit of breakage. That banner repeater saying the next signal's red, which isn't. That's what it's saying. Indicating. Yeah, just a little bit of some reds coming up. And we're running a little bit early. Yeah, that's even coming up on the HUD there. Or yellow. Oh, there you go, it's changed now. Cool. So we joined up the Edinburgh to Glasgow line, which is sort of unelectrified in this era. And I think the Edinburgh to Glasgow route via Falkland only got electrified, what, 2016, 2015 time? And obviously the sort of old Murrayfield Stadium. Murrayfield pitch, as it seems. I wonder if we'll get a little blurb about that. That's 50. Nice. And again, thanks all for watching if you have made it this far in the video. There's Murrayfield. Oh, no, just here, what it used to be, I suppose. So not a lot. Full train hour and 40 on the front. Down to 20 through Haymarket. I think in real life it's actually 30. But again, this is backdated, so different layout at Haymarket, slightly different layout. Haymarket Central Junction. Let's try and get 5. I mean, hopefully we get 5 stars on this. I think it's been pretty. I think we've been pretty well behaved on this. This is Haymarket and then through to Edinburgh Waverly. Sort of the final bit now. And then all of a sudden the Xbox just says crashed. Let's hope it does.
Haymarket station is
There
at the
you go.
head. It opened in
I'm surprised it didn't
1842
mention
by the
Murrayfield.
Edinburgh and Glasgow Railway. It was initially the terminus of the line from Glasgow, before the route was extended to Edinburgh's Waverly station. Haymarket quickly became a key hub in Scotland's rail network, serving both local and long-distance trains.
Cool.
Its strategic location in the west of Edinburgh made it a vital connection point for passengers travelling between Glasgow, the west of Scotland, and Edinburgh, as well as other destinations across the country.
There we go. There's got a good shed there as well. So we sort of go through the platform here. But again, thanks to N3V Games for giving us the key to show it off rather early. Again, it comes out in like 9 days' time. But it's been pretty cool to play. And again, we'll be going on to the Australian route, which I'm quite excited for as well. We've never done an Australian route, but I mean the closest thing we've had to that is the New Zealand Midland line route on Train Sim Classic. That'd be cool to see. Tunnel slowly. Quite slowly. Almost there. This tunnel goes on forever. Almost out of it, almost. And it'll come down to 15 miles per hour. That's coming up now. There we go, we're out. Some church bells and stuff
And
going on.
last but not least, Edinburgh Waverly Station,
Wait.
commonly known simply as Waverly, is the main railway station in Edinburgh, Scotland, and one of the most important and historic stations in the UK. Opened in 1846, it was originally a conglomeration of three
That's a
separate
interesting one.
stations operated by
Conglomeration.
different railway companies. These were eventually merged and redeveloped into a single station named Waverly after Sir Walter Scott's famous novel. Located in the heart of Edinburgh, between
Named
the
after a
old
book.
and new towns, Waverly Station quickly became a key hub in Scotland's railway network. It serves as the gateway to the capital, connecting Edinburgh with major cities across Scotland, England, and beyond. Waverly has undergone several major renovations over the years, including a significant redevelopment in the late 19th century that gave the station its grand Victorian architecture.
Nice.
Further modernisations have occurred throughout the 20th century to accommodate increasing passenger numbers and improve facilities.
I don't want to be in that bit.
Today, Edinburgh Waverly is the second largest railway station in Scotland and remains a bustling centre of activity, linking the city to the rest of the UK.
Oh, quite cool little
Its
facts we've
central
had along the
location
journey.
and historical significance make it an iconic landmark in Edinburgh. Ladies and gentlemen, as we approach the station, I want to take a moment to thank each and every one of you
Oh,
for
nice.
joining us on this journey today. It has been an absolute pleasure having you on board, and I hope you've enjoyed the trip as much as I've enjoyed
Oh, yeah, I
guiding
wonder if that
you
actually is
through
a
these
real
beautiful
voiceover or
sights
AI.
and stories.
Ooh, there's a 40. Even over there. The Lothian buses. Let's not screw it up now. A little bit of power just to move us forward. Well, we're back here again. I suppose there isn't a delta. Maybe there is a delta. I suppose you can't see a delta up on this route. And there we go. And down to Australia for the next video.
How about that then?
Oh, we got 4
I
stars.
told you Lily was packed
far.
full of information. I bet you learned something new about the East Coast Main Line.
I did, mate, yeah.
A big thanks for your efforts in the UK, and I wish you all the best. Head on over to see Will, as he's waiting for you on the platform.
Now you got to get a really long plane journey.
Oh, you got to drive the Evening Star. I bet that was exciting. It sounds like you might have also learned a bit during your journey, too. Well, it's time to say goodbye to the United Kingdom and make your way down under. That's right, you're headed to Australia, mate. As I'm sure you can imagine, Rusty was super happy to be back on a plane. So to avoid his disgruntled comments, I sent him on an earlier flight. Well, all right then, pack your bag, get to the airport, and I'll see you in Australia for an outback adventure with some true blue train drivers.
There we go, 4 stars, what all about. There you go, and yeah, you've unlocked the free drive, which yeah, we have now unlocked. That's it from me. Hopefully everybody has enjoyed it. Links, usual places, Discord, PayPal, merch store, as well as all of the information you need about Trains on Console, which is releasing on the 24th of October on Xbox Series only. Apart from that, see you all and take care. Bye guys.